So yesterday, Year 7, we looked at square numbers and powers of numbers. So 2 to the power of 3, which means 2 times 2 times 2. We looked at these other square ones that we had. So here I've got 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared and 5 squared, just to show you. Because what I'm going to do today is have a look at what the opposite of squaring is. So for example, if I said to you 5 squared, that's the same as 5 times 5, which is 25. So if I've got a square and its area equals 25, what is its side length? What number multiplied by itself would give me 25? That's actually what the opposite of squaring is. And the button on your calculator that does that is called a square root button. So what we would say is the square root of 25 is 5, because 5 times 5 is 25. So this square would be 5 times 5. Very good 5, is it? Let's try again. That's better. So if I said to you, here's a square, its area is 100. What is its side length? So this time I'm asking you, what is the square root of 100? Do you know what it is? Write down an answer, have a guess. Well, you know that 10 times 10 is 100. So the square root of 100 is 10. Yeah? If I did the area is 16, what would be the side length of that square? I'll use my square root function and I would get 4, because 4 times 4 is 16. So there are squares somewhere between an area of 16 with a side length of 4 and 25 with a side length of 5. So somewhere in here there's a square that's got an area of 20. Somewhere in here there's a square that's got an area of 21. Somewhere in here there's an area of a square that's 17. I could have had 23 and a half. And those side lengths will lie between 4 and 5. So for example, if I said to you, let me just write this out so I can put an answer there. Okay. If the area is 20, what is its side length? Now you'll have to get your calculator out. And use your square root function on that. So let's turn it on. Let's clear all of that. Okay, so can you see that the opposite of your squared button is the square root function? To get that square root function, you need to press the second function and then that button. That gets you it's like the shift key on a keyboard. So if I press shift and then that, and then, oh, you can't see it, can you? There you go. And then I press 20. So what side length of square would I give me an area of 20? And let me make that into a decimal. 4.47. So 4.47 approximately. It's only a decimal approximation. So 4.47 times 4.7. 4.7, let's do that on here. 4.47 times 4.47 equals 19.98. That's because we've approximated it. But it does lie between 4 and 5. It has to, because its area lies between 16 and 25. So today we're going to look at square roots and all those, and some more questions like that.